Should I add central AC to my property? Hey guys, it's Nick with Sell My San Antonio House. And many of the houses we buy don't have a central, have always had window units. And sometimes we face a dilemma, well, should we change it out and add central or should we not? Here's how we think about it. Okay, first, we're gonna take a look at the neighborhood. And most of the houses in this neighborhood, do they have central? Do they have window units? Are we still fitting with the neighborhood and the properties that have sold and or rented in that same area? In this neighborhood, you could really easily go either way. Probably 60, 70% of the houses still have window units, which is what this one had. Okay, so we wouldn't be out of the norm. Second thing we'll see is, well, do we already have existing units that are good? Are we tossing out good units just to put in a central or not? Here, we didn't have any. They'd already been taken, stolen, they were broken, whatever. There was nothing. We were gonna kind of start from scratch. So when you're starting from scratch either way, it's not as much of a cost benefit to just put in some window units or save the existing window units if you're gonna have to buy all new products anyway. And in our experience, especially like with this product, it's gonna be a rental, we tend to get more life out of the central, obviously, than we do the different separate window heating units. Other things that we're gonna think about, right? If we're gonna put in the central, okay, we made our commitment, let's put it in here. One thing you wanna look at is your electrical panel. Many of these houses were not built, the electrical wasn't put in planning to have central AC. So has the panel been upgraded? Does it need to be upgraded? Can it do what you need it to do to put in a central AC unit? If you have to upgrade it or change it out, then you wanna factor that in your cost. Next thing that we're gonna look at is where are we going to put it? Many of these older houses, they don't have space, and we need space for a couple of things. Okay, with the unit, we're also gonna need some ducts. So many of these houses, not this one luckily, but many of them don't have a lot of room in the attic. It's really short. You couldn't put ducts in if you wanted to. So if that's the case, or we're not gonna be able to squeeze them through, then we either gotta fur down, which we don't like to do because it lowers our ceiling and just makes the house feel smaller in general. Here we're okay, we had enough room to put in the ducts. And then where are we gonna put the units? The attic's not big enough to put a unit there. Obviously our outside unit's gonna go outside. But what we did here in this case is we had this coat closet right in here, and we just took it and framed it out so that we could have a unit and put that in here. We don't like to give up a bedroom closet, but as far as a coat closet or a hallway closet, if you have the choice of a property that you're gonna live in, you can have a hallway closet or central heating and air. I would say 9 times out of 9 times, you're gonna choose the central heating and air. So don't have a problem. We give up this closet, we frame it out so that we can put in our return and then put our unit in here. This worked out even better because we're gonna have to run our lines all the way out to our machine. So we just framed out a little box that looks like it needs a little touch-up paint, but that's not the point. So we can run those lines straight out, and then we just pour our pad, and then we set our unit right out there. In this situation, it made a lot more sense for us to let's go ahead and put in the AC as we were rehabbing this house. The cost wasn't that much more. We feel like we've got a better product. We feel we got more resale in the product, and we've got a better product. More people are gonna want the central, whether we're selling it or if we're gonna rent that property. So, hope this helps. Also gives you a couple of things to look out for if you're thinking about adding a central AC so you don't get partway through the project and realize you don't have room for something you're gonna need. If you guys need anything from us, give us a shout, 210-201-6644, or through the website, sellmysanantoniohouse.com.